Hello again. Well, today I've been working on the upper spinal column for the N7 Armour, and I've created a template for the top 8 spines, and I've marked that onto some 6mm EVA foam, and I shall cut all the pieces out individually from this. But also, before I cut all the pieces out, and while I still had my template, I also roughly marked on my back piece where the spinal cords will go, so that I can get about the same spacing. And then what I'll do is I'll trim that up with another piece of EVA foam, probably about 10mm, and that'll just sink the 6mm in and just give it a bit of a border, give it a bit more depth. And that's what I'm on with at the moment, so it's probably going to take me a good hour to cut out the spines, and I'll get back to you after I've done that, so check in a while. So now I have all the spinal pieces cut out. I've numbered them so I know which order to put them in, because it'd be quite easy I suppose to get them mixed up. So I've got all them cut out ready to apply to my main back piece, and I'm just going to work on this piece here now, which I'll pop under there like so, and then the lower spinal piece, which can all go together like that. And once I get all that cut out, I'll probably make sure it's all lined up properly and then get it onto my back piece, and we'll see how that goes on from there. Okay, so here we are a couple of hours later, and I finally managed to fit all of the upper and lower spine pieces to the back piece. As you can see, they've gone on quite well. The spacing's pretty good. Like I said, I think it helped with marking the spine pieces so I knew which order they went into, and secondly by marking the actual template onto the back piece so that I knew exactly where my pieces went. So what I need to do now is create this piece here that will go in there, and then I probably think I might well frame it with a piece of 10mm or a piece of 8mm, not made my mind up yet, and just put a frame around it just to give it a bit of a bit of a border, and just to finish it off. But yeah, it's all gone together pretty good. So if you've got any questions about how I've done all that, I mean, like I say, it's a painstaking process, that back part, but it's worth the effort in the end if you take your time. Okay, so I'll check back in with you later. Thanks for watching. So here it is. It's about 95% complete now. All I need to do now is just trim off the edging pieces that I created. Always leave them a bit long, a few tails, just so that I know what length I'm working with. Don't try to be too accurate when I can overspill, because I can always trim that up later. I finished this piece here, and what I did, I routed that out to a depth of about 4 or 5mm, and then I inlaid a piece of 2mm EVA foam in there just to give it a nice clean finish. On these edges here, where I bordered it here, I just took my fine sanding wheel and I just took the edge off a bit just so it didn't have a hard edge, and I did that all the way around and up here as well, so that just gives it a nice finish. And as you can see, it just frames it nicely, gives it a good finish. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with that, the way that's turned out. Like I say, I just need to trim them off, and I can get it all together. All the lines and that you can see on there, it's just silver Sharpie pen. It's just an indicator and a guide as to where I need to stick stuff. I think it's a good idea when you're doing a piece like this, where you have a load of pieces to go on, and it's a lot easier to apply all your pieces then. So yeah, that's the piece as it is, and I'm quite happy with that. And onwards and upwards, and I shall carry on with the next part.